Dear students, very good morning to all. Hope everyone is fine. I am Mehtab, your English teacher. From today onwards, we are going to start our classes. Your safety is important for us, so please stay home, stay safe. Let's start our first lesson, his first sight. Anybody guess what would be the discussion in this story according to title? Any pilot? No. This story is about a seabird. Do you know there are about 300 species of birds live near the ocean, but the author have described about seagull in this lesson. Okay, fine. Let's have a small discussion about the author before we get into the lesson. This story was written by Liam Flaherty. His period is from 28th August 1896 to 7th September 1984. He is from Ireland. He was an Irish novelist and short story writer and also major figure in the Irish literacy renaissance. He is a native Irish speaker. He have written many English novels and some Irish language novels also. His most of time is spent on traveling and he was a very simple lived person. Okay, get inside the story. This is a story about the painful process of learning an important lesson in life. The main character of this story is a baby seagull which has to learn to fly. For most of the birds, learning to fly is taken for granted, but we seldom think the mental agony which the bird may have to go through while doing. This short story beautifully depicts the situation. The parents and siblings of the baby seagull apply all the tricks to cajole and force it to fly. The baby seagull succeeds in overcoming its fear and learns to fly. His first flight is an interesting story of a young seagull who was afraid of flying. He did not have confidence. He thought that his wings were not strong enough to support him. All the family members had already left him. They tried to encourage him to fly but failed. He was left alone on the ledge. There was a wide chasm between him and his parents. He tried to reach his parents and took a little run also. But the sight of the widespread green sea frightened him and he ran back into his nest. His brothers and sisters had already learned the art of flying, but the young seagull could not muster the courage to take that plunge, which appeared to him so difficult. His parents came around calling to him, surely upbraiding him, threatening to let him starve, but the young seagull did not move. He was alone for 24 hours and ate nothing. He was hungry. He wanted to reach his parents who were sitting opposite to him but without flying. Anybody have experienced this situation in your life? Students, how painful it is, no? There was a wide gap between the two rocks. There was no possibility of reaching there without flying. He saw his brothers and sister who were flying and catching the fish. The whole family was laughing at him for his cowardness. He wanted to follow them, but the fear stopped him. Till now, what you have understood in this story, it will be very interesting if each of you assume that you are that young seagull. Young seagull was extremely hungry. He saw his family taking rest on the rock opposite to him. He tried to attract their attention by pretending to be sleeping, but nobody noticed him. His mother was looking at him. The young seagull cried, begging her to bring him some food, but she did not respond. After some time, his mother picked up a piece of fish and flew across him. He was excited on seeing his mother picking up a piece of fish and flying across him. He was excited on seeing his mother coming towards him. He uttered a joyful cry. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rocks with his feet. But When she was just opposite to him, she halted. The young seagull was surprised. The sight of fish in her beak maddened him. He could not control himself and dived at the fish. The mother flew over him. Now listen student, this is the main important situation in this story. He fell downwards with a loud scream, but his wings opened up automatically. He cried, and to save himself, he flapped his wings. Now he felt as if he was soaring in the sky. He was not falling headlong now. He flapped his wings once again and soared upwards. He gave a joyous scream now. He was joined by his family in his first flight. Finally, the young seagull did it. He was near the sea now. He saw a vast green sea beneath him. His parents and other family members landed on the sea. They called the young seagull also. He dropped his legs to stand on the sea. His legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise, but he was too weak and exhausted to rise. His feet sank into the sea water and then his body touched it. He sank no further. Now he was floating happily. His family praised him for his efforts and offered him scrapped dogfish. So finally, the young seagull had made his first flight successfully. So, students, hope you all enjoyed this beautiful story described by the author Lamo Flaherty. What you have learned from this story? You can WhatsApp your answers in SSS group. Thank you, students. Let's meet again in our next class. Thank you.